Okay. Let's have a bhajan.
Yes. My Lord, I will be thine always. My Lord, I will be thine always. I might go far, farther than the stars. I might go far, farther than the stars, but I will be thine always. My Lord, I will be thine always. Devotees may come, devotees may go, devotees may come, devotees may go, but I will be thine always. My Lord, I will be thine always. When I die, look into my eyes. When I die, look into my eyes. They will be saying, I will be thine always. My Lord, I will be thine always. You might send me to heaven, you might consign me to hell. You might send me to heaven, you might consign me to hell, but I will be thine always. My Lord, I will be thine always. You might give me reincarnation, you might give me eternal freedom. You might give me reincarnation, you might give me eternal freedom, but I will be thine always. My Lord, I will be thine always. My Lord, I will be thine always. Nobody else has come, Uncle Afi. Both of us are there.
No, Venkat will come definitely.
It's almost only 4 minutes left, Uncle. What is the time in your
They
computer?
will come. 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
At least Venkat will come, definitely.
8:56.
Okay, one more song till they come.
कृष्ण जिनका नाम है, गोकुल जिनका धाम है, ऐसे श्री भगवान को मेरा बारंबार प्रणाम है। ऐसे श्री भगवान को मेरा बारंबार प्रणाम है। यशोदा जिनकी मैया है, नंद जी बाबैया है। यशोदा जिनकी मैया है, नंद जी बाबैया है। ऐसे श्री गोपाल को, ऐसे श्री गोपाल को मेरा बारंबार प्रणाम है। यशोदा जिनकी, कृष्ण जिनका नाम है, गोकुल जिनका धाम है, ऐसे श्री भगवान को मेरा बारंबार प्रणाम ऐसे श्री भगवान को मेरा बारंबार प्रणाम है।
Hitesh not hearing. Last half a minute.
Oh, not here,
No,
not here.
now it's okay. I'm able to hear.
I think I might have kept my hand before the
Yeah,
mic.
yeah,
I'll
Mike,
keep it
yeah.
aside actually.
Okay, okay.
Venkat sir has
Hey,
come.
Venkat has come, so we'll start the class.
Ah, yes, sir.
सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ The central theme of the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad the hub of the wheel is 147, 1410. Rest of the things are all spokes. Though many of the people give importance to Maitreya Brahmana, which is correct, they are right also. But the fundamentals of even Maitreya Brahmana is in Purusha Vidhana Brahmana. That is, I will explain what is this Brahmanas and all that. Firstly, you see, most of us do not get the results that we deserve proportionate to our effort. Why? What is proportionate? See, even in the material world, normal poor man or a middle class man, in fact, they spend more on charities and God, religion. If you take percentage, they spend more time. What do you expect out of that? What do you gain out of that? We have not seen. I am purposefully raising these things for you to also put your thoughts and agree or not agree, because these are important thoughts. If you don't agree, you should tell me. We have not seen people, religious people, spiritual people, clean people, good people, being free from problems. We have also seen people who are corrupt, who are selfish, who are harmful, living a good life. Therefore, what does God give to you? Question number one. Question number two. Most of the things that we meet cannot be changed. Most of the things that we meet in our life cannot be changed. You have no choice. What you can change is probably the way in which you deal with them. As Gurudev says, what you got from God is his gift. What you do with that is your gift, or destiny and freedom, anyway. If that is so, what I do with what I get is all that freedom I have. Do you need religion and Upanishads at all? Normal counseling is enough. Normal counseling is enough. Right? But there are certain questions. We talk about our destiny, our helplessness, no role for God. After taking into consideration your life after birth, God has no role. That's what we are trying to say. Because it's all happening, which we cannot change, and we are not seen people who don't pray to God not happy. We have seen people who pray to God unhappy. So therefore, the question of need for God is questionable. Right? All this we are taking to the point of our birth. But for you to question this, he has given you a thinking intellect. You came with that from the womb, because the child itself reacts to certain things even while birth. Even while birth, the child smiles, even if the father frowns, because the child knows the frowning is out of love. Who taught that child? It comes with a thinking intellect. It comes with a human body. It was born in a family which makes it possible for you to turn your attention towards God and questioning. You were born intact with all the senses. Intact. Not blind, not deaf. Born in a particular atmosphere. In the womb, fed with a mechanism. There is a mechanism where you are fed in the womb. Doctor will know more about it, but we can guess it. And delivery. It's a process. It's a scientific process. Delivery. All this, who did it for you? Who provided for you to, when you come out to stand on earth? Who provided space for you? Who provided oxygen for you? Who provided water for you? 98.4 degrees in your body. Systems maintained. Everything is a system. Breathing is a system. Heartbeat is a system. Digestion is a system. Where there are systems, there has to be a system maker. Who did all this for you? You can't say accidents. Then you are not fit to be a human being, because these all cannot be accidents. That means you are not thinking. Only a thinking man is called Manushya, Mananam. Naraha, Drew, knowledge. Drew, knowledge. Only one who has the knowledge starts thinking is called a man, human being. If you think or say all these are accidents, you are not you are not fit to be a human being. Who is maintaining 32 feet per second per second? Who is maintaining this scientific rotation of various planets? So, we do not have to, this is my reason for bringing the topic. You don't have to pray to God so that you don't have problems, so that your life will be pleasant, because there is no proof for that. But there is proof He has provided all these things, and He loves you, He takes care of you. When you sleep, He doesn't sleep, your systems are maintained. In your dream, the thoughts and vasanas are inert. We say they are animated by the consciousness. Are they merely animated? In a dream, a particular vasana is dramatized for you to exhaust. A skit is formed. Who did it? You are sleeping. There should be somebody who is doing it for you so that those vasanas gets exhausted. You don't have to exhaust all your vasanas and through the waking time so that you suffer. He, out of compassion, exhausts several vasanas in our dream. Who creates those dreams? Thoughts get animated, okay, but they are all made into skits, various skits. Who does that? He doesn't sleep when you are sleeping. Your next day's program is programmed by him. Whom you should meet, what should happen. Who does all that for you? Your destiny, okay, but who makes that destiny have a logical procession and a logical end? So, to this compassion of the Lord, love of the Lord, not to saints alone, not to say the prosperous alone, not to say only for the enlightened and educated, only people with character. This love is universal to the minute cell anywhere, even in the dust, not only human body. Every minute cell is cared by Him, evolved by Him. In you, every bit is evolved by Him. To this, you have to be grateful, recognize His love. Therefore, you have to pray to Him. Not because your life has to be pleasant. He has to give you this, He has to give you that. Because that I don't know, speculative. This I know. What I got, I owe you. What you are doing, I owe you. I'm grateful to you. Grateful to your love. This is not speculative. Number one. Next, why somebody is born in comfortable situation, somebody is born in pathetic situation. Here, two statements. Comfortable need not be good, pathetic need not be bad. Number one statement. Number two statement, second statement, in both these things, somebody enjoys peace, somebody suffers all the time. Somebody goes down, somebody elevates. You have not come with that data. You do not know why you are born in that family. You do not know why somebody is born in that family. We don't know the logic. Right? So therefore, we have to believe, because God means He has to be impartial. When different people are born in different situations, we have to believe there is a reason for God to make these differences in birth. There has to be a reason. That reason, they name it, reason that elevates you as punya, reason that makes you go down is called papa. So this, see, things that we can be sure. Number one, reason for the varieties. Reason for varieties. Punya papa. Right? This you have to believe, and this He is dispensing it. So you have to do acts that may give you elevation and not pulls you down. Because there is reasonable proof that certain acts give elevating experiences, certain acts make you go down. So therefore, if you have to be responsible for your life, past is past, destiny. Now you have to do good to get the good life. Right? You have to choose. How to know? That is where the Vedas come. To make you do good things. But the things that make you do good can only create a comfortable environment. They cannot liberate you. A comfortable environment but cannot liberate you. Knowledge alone can liberate you. Veda has both these things. To get a comfortable life, punya and all that, and to go beyond that and gain knowledge. That is where Veda comes. Right? That is where Vedas come. And since God cares for all, He takes each one from his own standpoint level and upgrades him. You can't go and talk to an LKG student about E is equals to MC square. And because you can't talk that, You can't say LKG fellow is useless. You have to lift each one from their own level. God does that. So, a man who needs food, God gives that. A man who has reasonable comforts, then he gives him knowledge to elevate himself materially and religiously. I won't straight away call spiritually. Right? He elevates him. And as he grows, he shows the next level, next level, next level. Mitrananji's favorite sentence when somebody dies, he says he has gone to the next level of consciousness. That's the right way to look at it. Talking about the death, though it's not exactly necessary for our topic, but all of you should know and spread these things because everybody is affected by death. We should understand death is necessary to change from LKG to UKG, from lower condition to the higher condition. The equipments have to change. Up to the airport, I need the car. From the airport, I need the plane. I have to discard the car. I have to take the plane. So, death is necessary to change the equipment environment. Number one. Number two, you are related to anybody maximum 60 years. But God has been taking care of you for billions of years. So He knows what you need. You should have faith in that. Number three, you have come with a particular stock of prarabdha. Now, in this life, if you do good, next life cannot go down. If you do good with what you got, next life will be elevating only. Therefore, death has a place and you can use that to evolve. You can use that to evolve. So, the methodology with which we gradually increase our level of consciousness is religion. Culmination of religion is spirituality. Through religion, there are several things, prayers, rituals for prosperity. Several rituals for gaining higher planes of consciousness. Pitruloka, Swargaloka, Brahmaloka, etc. And the compassionate Vedas, especially Brihadaranyaka, he talks about Aswamedha Yaga, and in that itself, he doesn't wait till complete and go to the last portion to tell that. In every chapter, when he talks about Aswamedha Yoga, he says, this is finite. You gain the knowledge that is infinite. When he talks about the Agni Brahmana, next, fire as God, Upasana, he does the same thing. And when he almost makes prana as the ultimate, there also he wants you. Every stage, even in Purusha Vidhana, Purusha, he says, these are all finite. These will all give you some results. But spending energy, spending resources, struggling, do you have to choose that? Whereas you can get Godhood without that much effort, only through knowledge, not spending your energies and resources. Why do you choose this? This is what he every stage cautions us. At every stage, every chapter he does that. So Ashwamedha is the broad outline for people who are not ready for knowledge, straight knowledge, which is called Jivan Mukti or Sadhyo Mukti. Uttama Adhikaris. Manda Madhyama Adhikaris, rituals, Manda, rituals plus Upasana, Madhyama Adhikaris. Rituals plus Upasana. Here, Upasana, Ashwamedha, broad concept, time, everything, all creation is shown in that. Next, he takes, that is, Ashwa is physical to do Upasana, right? You can say that is Adi Bhautika. Next, the divine principles, Agni, Vayu, etc. You can say Adi Daivika. Next comes Purusha Vida Brahmana. Imagining yourself as the Virata Purusha. That can be Adhyatmika. Adi Daivika, Adi Bhautika, Adhyatmika are all yet finite. Ultimate is knowledge. Ultimate is knowledge. So the process of creation also is given. Broad outlines. Then for creation you need the elements, fire, water, how the creation goes. Prana. The process of creation is explained. And then these subjects what we talked are the topics of philosophy. Philosophy itself broadly in India has 6 titles. They are called darshanas. Darshanas are the means to experience. Darshana is a mirror to know the goal, ultimate, God. They are darshanas, various means. First means to knowledge is pratyaksha. I don't see God, so I don't know God through pratyaksha. I see all of you here. I know all of you through pratyaksha, direct means. I know all of you through pratyaksha, direct means. I do not see electricity. I do not see the Wi-Fi, internet. But I have to infer our transaction is possible only with those two, electricity and Wi-Fi. That is called Anumana. Pratyaksha, Anumana. various means of knowledge. Darshanas, sorry, I shifted six darshanas. The darshanas are, first is Nyaya, next is Vaiseshika, next is Sankhya, next is Yoga, next is Purva Mimamsa, next is Uttara Mimamsa. Nyaya, logical sequence. Vaiseshika, on dravyas and padarthas. Nyaya believes in atoms and all that, anu and all that. Vaiseshika on substances, dravyas. Sankhya, logical, this thing 24 tattvas, which is said in Gita also. The 3 fives, Panchakarmendriyas, Panchagnanendriyas, Panchapranas, and Antakarana, Mano, Buddhi, Hankara, Chitta. Then, okay, 15, 19, and sense objects, 5. Sense objects, 24. 4 into 5 and 1 4. 4 is Mano, Buddhi, Ahankara, Chitta. 24 tattvas. Because the world is all made of fives, 5 is Pancha. Predominantly 5 is called Prapancha. 5 is Pancha. Predominantly 5 is called Prapancha. Right? This is called Sankhya. People who believe in rituals and all that is called Purva Mimamsa. Vedanta is called Uttara Mimamsa. Uttara Mimamsa. In Vedanta itself, Dvaita, Visishta Dvaita, Advaita all come. Then these are called darshanas. According to the darshanas, the philosophies, they have the means of knowledge which are called pramanas and explain the errors of perceptions called khyati. According to the darshanas, means of knowledge pratyaksha, I have explained. Anumana, inference, our transaction is possible because of electricity and the internet. A type of anumana is called anupapatti. That is, somebody says, these days I don't eat at all. But the man goes on putting up weight. You have to believe he doesn't eat in the days, but he eats in the night. Right? So that is anupapatti, a kind of inference, means of knowledge. Upamana, he is so and so, like so and so. right? Upamana. Or somebody doesn't know, has not come to India, has not seen a flower that's available in India. He asks, what is that flower in America? No, it's a flower like rose. You give the example, like rose. That's called upamana. That's also a means of knowledge. Pratyaksha, Anumana, Anupapatti, Upamana. Then Anupalabdhi. It's also a means of knowledge. It's also a means of knowledge. Right? What is Anupapatti? You give examples. Sky flower, it's not available. But that serves the purpose of explaining something. It's a means of knowledge. Anupalabdhi. Right. And then last pramana, have I done 5 means of knowledge? 6th is our this thing, Shabda pramana. All the 5 are for various things, transactional. Shabda pramana. Supposing, I am keeping the specs like this. Many people have the habit and searching everywhere. Somebody says, hey, it's there. Oh, right? Now, what I didn't have, I got it. What I didn't have, I got it. Here, searching everywhere, it's not useful to me. Your word made it useful to me. Your word, it is there, made useful to me. So it's also a means of knowledge. Shabda, word. Right? What you don't have, various means can be said. What you have, only Shabda has to point out. You are having that. So God, Atma, Self, all these things come under Shabda Pramana. Come under Shabda Pramana. These are the 6 Pramanas.
Just a quick thing, Uncle. After Anumana, you said Anupapatti. Is that Arthapatti or Anupapatti?
Arthapatti. Arthapatti, sorry. Arthapatti. Arthapatti, correct. Sorry. So, these are the 6 means of knowledge. Right? Shabda Pramana is our thing. You don't know there is a thing like Atma. A well-wisher says that what you are searching is in you. That's called Apta Vakya. Apta is your well-wisher. Apta is your well-wisher. Your own self is that Prajnanam Brahma. This Mahavakas we dealt already, but it's a relevance now. That Apta Vakya is got through Sravana. Is got through Sravana. It removes the impossibility of such and such thing existing. So pramana asambhavana it removes.
One more time, can you repeat? Can you repeat that one more time, please?
Yeah, see,
It was a beautiful sentence when you said it removes the impossibility of such a thing existing. It's a very powerful, very beautiful sentence.
yeah.
But I did not catch the second one. I was admiring that sentence. I didn't get the second one.
No, I will tell you. I'll tell
Yeah.
you. So pramana asambhavana removes I don't know. Right? But I just want to verify before I say what exactly is that. So, pramana sambhavana is what Veda speaks, whether rituals are Brahman. Whether Veda speak of rituals or Brahman, that is cleared. Prameya sambhavana, whether the goal is Mula Prakriti or Brahman. Mula Prakriti or Brahman. You know, Mula Prakriti means all potential, undivided names and forms. That's called Mula Prakriti. All potential, undivided names and forms. Mula means cause. Prakriti means nature. Mula Prakriti. Whether Vedas talk of Mula Prakriti or Brahman, that is through Prameya Asambhavana. You know, the error or probably you are coming to conclusion, this is what Vedas say. You understand? So you think this is not that. That's called asambhavana. This is not that, this is that. So prameya asambhavana it removes. You know, both these things, pramana asambhavana and prameya asambhavana, even after understanding, in life, several times, several doubts crop up because you don't have experience. They are called viparita bhavana. These are the three main components of knowledge. The first, I told you, you see, the next item I am going to say is not exactly that, but almost close to that. That is the impossibility of such a thing is pramana sambhavana. Not understanding that, I couldn't understand. I don't know pramana sambhavana. I don't understand prameya sambhavana. I don't experience viparita bhavana, nididhyasana. Shravana manana nididhyasana. Venkat, I'll stop for 1 minute. You see, think and let me know if there is any doubt.
Let me repeat so I'm sure that I understood this properly. So the pramana sambhavana is primarily through Shravana takes out pramana sambhavana. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Because the impossible, if somebody says,
No, but that's not exactly pointed out anywhere. I am only relating it.
sure,
Right?
yeah. So it's a potential connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. And prameya asambhavana,
Manana.
um,
Through manana. Whether they are
through
talking
manana.
about Prakriti or Brahman.
So you have to contemplate and then decide, okay,
Yeah.
is this
Yeah.
or that?
Yes.
So by
Yes. Yes.
and
And
the
now experience, doubts can be cleared through experience only. Viparita bhavana.
okay,
Nididhyasana. 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 Right?
okay, yeah,
When, see, Sravana, I don't know, Sravana removes. I don't understand, Manana removes. I don't experience, Nididhyasana removes. Right?
yeah,
These are the various things connected with knowledge. But when you put there, be cautious to put that these are not exactly corresponding things, but close to those. Right? Otherwise, somebody will say, no, 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 you are bluffing. So what? Old Shastras are bluffing only. Right? When we are talking about Vedas, all of us know the four Vedas. But there are Upavedas also, secondary Vedas. Dhanurveda, Ayurveda, Shilpa Shastra, etc. Right? Etc. Then Vedangas, the means to understand the Vedas. Means to understand the Vedas. Shiksha, pronunciation. Kalpa, rituals, science of rituals. Vyakarana, grammar. Chandas, prosody. Niruktam, etymology. Right?
Jyotish, Uncle, Jyotish.
Yama?
Jyotish.
Niruktam, Jyotish Shastram.
Ah,
That comes on Upavedas.
okay, okay.
Jyotisham also comes under Vedanga only.
That's it.
Vedanga, Niruktam, Shiksha Kalpo, Vyakaranam, Niruktam, Chandyo, Jyotishamiti.
Oh,
Jyotish also comes in that. Jyotisham also comes in that. Right? Now I will go to the text. He has explained Ashwamedha Yaga. The beauty of this text and the love of Shankaracharya is, he says, Ashwamedha Yaga, why to choose? Number one, that was very popular. Number two, to say the everything is time and space motion. Number three, right? Number 3, main. This is what main is. It need not be physical, because physical Ashwamedha Yaga only kings can afford. Also, it's killing something. The Ashwamedha Yaga for our Upasana can be manasik. It need not be physical. It can be manasik, mental. Right? That is the beauty of this Ashwamedha Yaga. Then he goes to elements. In Ashwamedha Yaga, what did he do? He invoked all the names and forms, and Ashwamedha, originally Hiranyagarbha as a total mind, now becomes with the various incarnations, various species, it becomes Virata. It becomes Virata. So what is Hiranyagarbha? What is Virata? I have explained earlier, but now with relevance to this, I have to again repeat it. Bhagavan, when he wishes to create, he becomes Ishvara. For that purpose, when he invokes all potentials like time, like names and forms, duality, at the mind level, total mind, he invokes that power in him. It's in him only. He becomes Hiranyagarbha. When for that the available elements are grossified, made into concrete forms, it's called Virata. But this is not what you have to learn. What you have to learn is when Brahman has become Ishvara, Brahman did not change. And Brahman had the knowledge, Ishvara had the knowledge, he is Brahman. Very important point I am saying. So all of you clearly listen, because this is important to connect future. Brahman did not change as Ishvara. Ishvara did not lose the knowledge he is Brahman. When Ishvara became Brahman, Hiranyagarbha, Ishvara did not change when he became Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha had the knowledge he is Ishvara, he is Brahman. When Hiranyagarbha became Virata, Hiranyagarbha did not change when he became Virata, and Virata did not lose the knowledge that he is Hiranyagarbha, he is Ishvara, he is Brahman. Why this is very important? When somebody doesn't change and something comes out of him, it can only be notional, imaginary. Is it not? Whole creation has to be notional, because nobody changed. Nobody changed. When nothing changes and something comes out, it can only be an appearance. Whole creation is only an appearance. That's why that point is very important. To prove everything is only an appearance, illusion. This is important because Hiranyagarbha, Ishvara, Virat never changed and never lost the knowledge that they are Brahman.
I think this is important for Saguna Upasana.
Yeah, ma?
During Saguna Upasana, I think this is important to know.
Yeah, it is Sagunopasana is from Hiranyagarbha itself Sagunopasana, Virat also Sagunopasana.
Yeah. So when we do that, I think this point is very useful to keep in mind.
Very useful. That all that is Brahman only. Number one. Number two, all the creation is only appearance. So even your Sagunas are only appearances. That's why when Krishna left the world, all gods came to see him. He left whether there is a body. There was no body because it was not real. That's why he says in Gita, Janma karma cha me veti. He who knows my janma and karma, he knows everything. Because he had no janma, he appeared to have his janma. He never acted, he appeared to have acted. Right? He neither had janma nor karma. Right? So these are the broad principles coming under Aswamedha. Next, he takes step by step to show us evolution from species to species, how these things develop. What is the purpose? Again, to make us know they are all illusions. Right? Next, he brings the elements. So, if from gold earring chain bangle has come, earring chain and bangle has to be gold only. The effect cannot be different from the cause. Right? So now from Brahman comes the elements, fire, air, akasha and all that. They cannot be different. So therefore, this Virata Purusha Upasana, you can do even on elements. Even on elements you can do. And again, why? How do you choose these elements? Something which is common in all, which supports all, which protects all. Fire is common to all, water is common to all, supports all, protects all. Therefore, that's chosen as the Virata Purusha elements. This is called Agni Brahmana. Next is called Prana. Prana is subtler than fire. This is called Vayu Brahmana. Brahmana is section. Right? Kanda, Upasana Kanda, we said all that, Upadesha Kanda, Vyutpatti Kanda, and Upasana Kanda. Kanda are the broad, major sections, three, Sravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. In those Kandas, there are chapters, 1 and 2. In the chapters, there are sections. They are called Brahmanas. They are called Brahmanas. Right? So, now Virata Purusha superimposed on horse, then on fire, then on air. Then finally comes on yourself, Purusha. Purusha Suktam also. Okay? So now I just do the fire and enter into prana. I can't do today. So fire alone I will do. That's nothing there much. I'll just do. Then next class we will see. I don't have to give all this introduction I have given. I straight enter into prana and Purusha Vida. Right? Today I purposefully did because this class is meant for terminologies. So I wanted to give you important terminology. Right? Next week I go to the subject. Right? Subject is beautiful, pranopasana and Purusha Vida Upasana, very, very beautiful. As I said, Purusha Vida Upasana is the hub of the entire Upanishad. Is the hub of entire Upanishad. It gives the broad principles. I will do that next class. Today I just do only 2 mantras on fire. And I don't, and I'm not going to explain to you word to word in everything. Then this Upanishad needs 5 years. I will only explain what is important. Okay. This is called Agni Brahmana. Agni Brahmana. Naive na iva iha naiveha kinchit agra asit. There was nothing before. Mrutyuna eva idam avritamasid. All this was covered by death, ashanaya, hunger, mrutyuhu tan mano akurata. This principle of death, Hiranyagarbha, he thought to himself, let me have a mind. Atman Visyamiti. Hiranyagarbha needs a mind to create. It is because it's the mind that splits. It's the mind that creates the opposites. It's the mind that creates the various qualities. So he wanted the mind for creation. Saha Archan Acharat. He started invoking from himself. Tasya Archata, when he was worshipping, Apo Ajayanta. Water came. Archate Vai Kambhuditi. When he is worshipping, since water came, Tadeva Arkasya Arkatvam. It's called Arka. And since water and fire are the same, not different, fire is also called Arka, and fire, from fire only water comes. Water supports Arka. Why support? You take the Panchikarana. Bottom is Annamaya Kosha. It supports the next Pranamaya Kosha. That supports the Manomaya Kosha. You know, the lower one, grosser one, supports the earlier one. So, from fire water comes, water becomes the supporter for fire. Means supporter means what? Fire can only be seen through water. Fire, the principle of fire expresses itself through water. It adds one quality to it. Akasha had only one quality of hearing. Then when it becomes Vayu, one quality is added, touch. Right? When it became fire, one quality has added, form. When it became water, one quality has added, taste. Then it became earth, one quality was added, smell. Earth has all the 5 qualities. Fire has 4 qualities. Vayu has 3 qualities. Earth 5, Apa 4, Agni 3, Vayu 2, Akasha 1 quality. Right? So that's what he says. Try to invoke the Virat in fire and water. Agni Brahmana. This is why the Agni is chosen after Ashwamedha Yaga. In Yaga, main thing is fire. In Yaga, main thing is fire. So he chooses fire for Upasana. And this is also popular. Ishavasya, last 4 stanzas. Hiranyagarbha, one of them is for Agni, main. And in Gita also, Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva, Pranina Vaishwanara is fire. Praninam Deham Asritaha. And then Rigveda, the first Veda that starts, in that the very first word is Agnimide. I worship fire. First Veda, first word, Agnimide. So that's how the Vedas start. HMV, when he made the record, somehow he had a respect for Sanskrit. So he asked Max Muller. He asked somebody pointed out to Max Muller to chant something in Sanskrit to record. The very first recording in HMV. Max Muller said Agnimide. That was the first recording in the world. Agnimide. I worship Agni. So that's Agni Upasana. So he says, Apo va arkaha, water is fire, tad yapam chara asit tasma tat samahanyata sab prudhivya abhavati tasya tasyamashyamyati tasya shrantasya taptasya tejor raso niravattatagnihi. See, the water has the froth, water has the froth. That has the capacity to solidify. From that, earth came and Virata Purusha came. How Hiranyagarbha gradually changes. Hiranyagarbha becomes water and fire. Water has the froth, and that froth solidifies, becomes earth, and comes the Virata Purusha. Virata Purusha has the body. All bodies are Virata Purusha. Right? So, he took first water and he says, while he was creating, he became tired, and when he was tired, all the energy came out. That was fire. When he was tired, all the energy came out. That was fire. And you can also see how fire and water are connected. When it is hot, you sweat. Heat generates fire, water. Heat generates water. So that is Agni Brahmana. So Akamayat. And then comes the creation step by step. How this Virata Purusha divides himself into three factors: fire, Surya, right, and Vayu. Virata Purusha, grossified. Earlier they were there as subtle. Now grossified Virata Purusha makes the gross elements, the elements that we see. Vayu, fire, and Surya. Through that he creates the various forms, Virata Purusha. And what I told you should remember. While he creates all this, he never changed. He remembers he is Brahman. That you should remember. He never changed and he remembers he is Brahman. So the next is how he, as Virata Purusha, creates step by step. That is called Purusha Vida Brahmana. But before that is the Pranopasana, we will see next week. Before the Agni and Purusha Vida Brahmana, there is Pranopasana. That's very interesting. Right? We will see next week. All interesting, no grammar. So all this today I gave you was grammar. Next week, no grammar, only poetry. Right?
And I will send the dates by tomorrow.
You take your time. Don't be under pressure. Right?
Yeah.
Don't be under pressure. You do it on your own. Right? This is your office or house?
My house.
Right.
Home office. Yeah.
How office come?
home.
Okay.
Yeah, I created like an office room in the house.
Yeah, because I saw some instruments at the back.
Oh, that's a kitchen.
Kitchen.
That's
Oh,
a, that's
everything.
a outdoor kitchen.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti.
Om Shri